Hey YouTube, well it's about 4 in the morning, but I'm still up, so I figured, what the hell, go ahead and do another video update. Besides, it's only got about 4 movies here, so I'm figuring what the heck, I'll go ahead and get out of the way. I'm actually on the ends now. I only have a few end movies, and I have one O movie that's a favorite of mine, so I'll go ahead and share that with us. It'll be 2 letters in this one, so we'll go ahead and get started. My first movie is National Treasure 2 with Nicolas Cage. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second, which is a travesty because he's a very good actor. I actually own the first one, but I let somebody borrow it, and they've had it for a long time. I don't even remember who I let borrow, so I can't even ask them to have it back. So I do own the first one. I love the first one. Then I knew they were making a second one, and I wasn't too excited for it. Especially, I don't know. There's just something about it. I hate movies that have a second subtitle I like when it's just blah 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 2 or something like that, like Pirates of the Caribbean 2. Well, I guess no, I'm sorry, they have Dead Man's Chest. So, but any movie that just has the title and then 2, I like. But I hate when it has that subtitle. I don't know. I just most times the movie isn't good. But this one really surprised me. It was actually a very phenomenal movie. Actually, kind of like it a little better than the first one. They're about even. I do like the first one and I like the second one, but I was really surprised by it. I liked Ed Harris in this. I thought he did a great job acting in it as not really a villain, but I don't know really what you could call him. Well, I can't call Ed Harris a villain. I just can't see him in a villainous role ever. He's too nice of a guy. But I did like Nicolas Cage in this. I thought he was great. And like I said, I probably would have to say the first one, just a little bit more than the second one. I did say a little bit ago I like the second one a little bit more, so I kind of contradicted myself there. But I'm going to have to go with the first one. But the second one was very good. I definitely need to get the first one back because I haven't watched it in a long time and I need to. So there you go, National Treasure 2. Next up is another movie that really surprised me that actually has a sequel out, just came out a little bit ago to theaters. It is Night at the Museum with Ben Stiller. Like I said, this movie really surprised me. I never wanted to see it. My mom picked it up at Walmart, said maybe she thought it looked interesting, and she picked it up for me, and I watched it, and I really did. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it's definitely not great, but it's a great kids movie. I will give it that, and it has some funny parts in it. And like I said, it really surprised me. I have no desire to see the second one at all. I mean, if it was when it comes out on DVD, if maybe I'm really, really bored and I need something new to watch, I'd probably rent it just to see what it was all about. But other than that, I probably won't watch the second one. But like I said, the first one really surprised me. And I'll probably keep it just so I have it. But like I said, really surprised me, and I thought Ben Stiller was funny in this. I'm not a big Ben Stiller fan. I don't think he's as great as a comedian everyone says he is. He does some funny things. Like Dodgeball, I thought he was hilarious, but he's just not that funny. But in this, he had some funny parts. So, Night at the Museum. My last end movie is a very great movie. It's 2007 Academy Award Best Picture winner. It is No Country for Old Men. Love No Country for Old Men. Absolutely fantastic film. Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin, Tommy Lee Jones, 3 fantastic actors. It's a great movie. This is only the 1-disc edition. I know there is a 2-disc, which I wish I had, but I can deal with the 1-disc. What else can I say about it? Just fantastic movie. Definitely deserved 2007 Best Picture. I know a lot of people have said that There Will Be Blood is better, which I do own There Will Be Blood 2. It's a burnt copy, so I won't be showing it in my movie collection, but I do own it. No, this one is better than. Don't get me wrong. There Will Be Blood was fantastic, and Daniel Day-Lewis was fantastic in it. And he definitely deserved Best Actor. But this is the better movie. This was a fantastic, fantastic film. Just, it's amazing. It really is. Even Woody Harrelson had a fantastic role in it, and Javier Bardem was fantastic. It was just amazing. A lot of people don't like the ending though, and I love the ending because probably because I understand the ending. Most people don't understand it, but I do. And I think that's why a lot of people don't like it. So, if you can understand the ending, you definitely will love it. You'll like the ending too, and I love the ending. So, No Country for Old Men. Like I said, don't have the 2-disc. If I find it really cheap, maybe I'll pick it up. But for now, I can deal with the 1-disc. So, there you go. And my last movie I'll be showing you, one of my favorite movies of all time. I actually watched this in psychology class this year for a movie we watched because, psychology, you study the brain and everything this has to do with in a mental institution. The only O movie I own, it is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson. One of my favorite films of all time, just a marvelous, marvelous film. Of course, in 75, 76, of course, it won the Big 5 at the Academy Awards. Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Movie, or Best Picture, Best Screenplay, and Best Director. Of course, it's one of only 3 films to ever do that. Of course, Silence of the Lambs and It Happened One Night are the only other 2 to ever do that. And it's just an amazing movie. It really is. It's so funny. Jack Nicholson this is one of his best performances. I mean, Jack is one of the greatest actors of all time, but this is one of his best performances. He is amazing in this. Tell you a little story about how I ended up getting this. Hopefully, I wish you could see the case a little better. It's a little glaring here on my webcam. But anyway, the way I got this was I looked for forever. I looked at Walmart. I looked at buybacks. Never could find it. Never. And I never really wanted to order. I mean, I could find it on eBay, but I never really wanted to order it off there because you never know what's going to happen on eBay. But I went into I'm part of my academic challenge team at school because I gave up basketball after my junior year. So I played on that because, it's a lot of trivia and I like trivia. And we went to a Barnes & Noble for a match. And afterwards, we were looking around. I was looking at the movies, and I found One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It was $25. I had about $30 with me. I said, that's pretty expensive for a movie. But I said, you know what? It's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, one of the greatest films of all time. I think I can spare $25 on this movie. And I did it. It's a 2-disc edition, too. It's amazing. It's got a lot of special features. But it's such an amazing film. If you don't own it, pick it up because it's great if you can find it. I'm sure you can now. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe Best Buy has like every movie. I started to realize that like every movie I need to go up there. I mean, they're a little pricey, but I can deal with it if I'm looking for something really special. I'll probably go to Best Buy. But so it's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, one of the greatest films of all time. Big 5 at the Oscar winner. One of only 3 films to ever do that. So it's phenomenal. Jack Nicholson, probably his best performance in my opinion. So there you go. All right, guys, that's it for my N's and O. My N movies and my 1O movie. Keep checking out my videos. I got a few more subscribers, so thank you. DVD M, got to give a shout out to him because he's helped me a little bit out here, and I really appreciate that. So thank you to you as well. Just keep leaving me comments. Anything else you guys want me to do movie related or anything else not movie related? I like sports too, so I can do stuff on that. Whatever you guys want me to do, I'm always up to it. Because I've got spare time. That's all I ever do. So. Well, this video's gone on a long time for only 4 movies, so I'll go and cut it off at here. Probably do another update tomorrow, so I'll see you guys later.